Hello everyone, I am Dr. Donald Ozello of Championship Chiropractic in Las Vegas, Nevada. I am the author of Running, Maximize Performance and Minimize Injuries. Thank you for viewing today's episode of Dr. Ozello's Sports Medicine Report. The Fitball is an outstanding tool for many different things. For balance training, for strength training, for stretching. Today I am going to use it for stretching. I'm going to go over stretching the oblique muscles using the Fitball. The Fitball has many different names. I like to call it the Fitball. Some people call it the exercise ball, the Pilates ball, the gym ball, whatever you want to call it. Just make sure that you are using it properly. Make sure you have the appropriate size and make sure that you start at a very basic level and build up. You want to progress in gradual increments. Start at your current fitness level and increase in gradual increments. Always want to make sure when you're using the Fitball that you're being as safe as possible. You always want to have one hand or one foot contacting the floor for balance. This way it will lessen the possibility of you falling off the ball and getting injured. Also, you want to use an anti-burst ball. Stretching is very important. When you are stretching, you want to move into the stretch very slowly. You never move fast when you're stretching. Also, you want to make sure that you never feel any pain or symptoms such as numbness, tingling, burning. You never want to feel any of that when you are stretching. If you are, you need to stop the stretch immediately and you need to modify the stretch if you're going to do it again. You want to get the most benefit out of stretching. Stretching is used to decrease muscle tension. If you are feeling pain or symptoms while you're doing stretching, then you need to stop and you need to modify the stretch or do a different stretch that's going to help you to stretch the area that you are trying to stretch. The benefits of stretching, first of all, the main thing is that it helps to decrease muscle tension. When you are stretching, you're not trying to become a contortionist, all right? You want to concentrate on holding a mild, comfortable stretch. This will help to decrease muscle tension. Decreased muscle tension will improve flexibility and joint motion. May also help to improve function and decrease pain. But the main objective when you are stretching is to decrease muscle tension. So again, you want to move into the stretch very slow and hold a mild, comfortable stretch. Also, you want to breathe regularly while you're stretching. You don't want to hold your breath while you're stretching. Just breathe in a comfortable fashion. If you are not exercising currently, please check with a medical professional to make sure you are healthy enough for exercise. If you have never used the Fitball before, please work with a fitness professional or a medical professional that is proficient on the Fitball. This will help you to get the maximum benefit from using the Fitball. Watching this video does not replace seeing a medical professional, and it does not replace working with a medical professional or a fitness professional on the proper use of the Fitball. Okay, stretching the oblique muscles on the Fitball is done laying on your side. I'm going to demonstrate stretching the right hand side. Like I stated before, you always want to make sure that you are contacting the floor with either at least one foot or one hand for safety reasons. You don't want to get injured while you are stretching, while you're exercising. We exercise to increase our health and fitness. The last thing you want to do is get injured while you're exercising. When we are stretching on the ball, you always want to make sure that the opposite side you're stretching, the downside, is firmly contacting the ball. So I'm going to roll to the side on the ball. As you can see, my lower hand is firmly contacting the floor. I have my lower leg contacting the floor, the side of my foot, and my upper leg is going to be stacked on top of the foot. The stretch should be felt in the obliques. You want the highest part of the ball to be contacting the lower oblique. So this way you will have the most motion. And as you can see, I am slowly moving into the stretch. Now, I talked about my foot position. If you need to change your foot position to improve your balance, that's okay. If you need to bend the knees a little bit, that's okay. Just make sure that you're in the most secure position that you possibly can be. Now, I am starting to feel a stretch as I'm slowly moving into the stretch. Once you start to feel a mild, comfortable stretch, take the upper arm and bring it over your head. This will increase the amount of stretch. Now, you want to focus on the oblique muscles, because you will probably feel a stretch up and through here also, and that's good, but you want to focus your stretch on the obliques and move into a mild, comfortable stretch. Once you reach that mild, comfortable stretch, hold that position anywhere from 5 seconds to 120 seconds. Now, I know that's a large time frame, but you have to find the amount of time that works best for you. And you should feel a very good stretch right in through here. And then you want to slowly move out of the stretch and go back to the starting position. The next thing that you want to do is we are going to continue stretching the same side. You want to move slowly into a stretch, and then you take the upper leg and you place it behind you a little bit and move into a stretch. Now, you will feel a stretch targeting the muscles a little bit differently than you did when the legs were stacked. So we have the back leg a little bit farther back, and when you bring the upper arm up, you want to bring it a little bit forward. So this is going to target the oblique muscles at a slightly different angle than what we just did. And you move into the stretch slow. I know I said that several times, and I'll probably say this several more times. And then hold a mild, comfortable stretch. Also, you want to be dressed properly for exercises. You can see I am in a shirt and tie, which is not proper workout attire, but I'm the doctor and I'm demonstrating this exercise, so that's why I'm dressed like this. So hold the stretch with the top leg slightly backwards and the upper arm slightly forward, and then move out of that stretch nice and slow. And then once you've completed that stretch, what you want to do is take the upper leg and place it in front of the bottom leg and slowly start to move into another stretch for the obliques. Once you feel a slight stretch, then bring the upper arm, and instead of going straight overhead, you just go behind you just a little bit, and this will change the targeting of the stretch. Right now I'm feeling the stretch a little bit more in the front part of the oblique muscles, because remember, the oblique muscles, there's two different obliques. There's the internal oblique and there's the external oblique. One of them runs forward and superior, and the other runs forward and inferior. So we want to make sure that we are stretching both layers. As you can see, I have the top leg forward and the top arm is slightly backwards. So this is targeting the muscles a little bit different. And I could feel a stretch more in the front. You may also feel a stretch a little bit in these hip muscles or even in the hip flexor muscles, especially when you're in the position with the leg backwards. You're going to feel a stretch wherever you're tightest at. So wherever you're tightest at, hold that mild, comfortable stretch. And then move out of the stretch nice and slow. That will help to target the oblique muscles from 3 angles, and then you switch and do the opposite side. Thank you for viewing today's episode of Dr. Ozello's Sports Medicine Report. I greatly appreciate your viewing. Please feel free to like this video. If you have questions, feedback, or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section. Also, please subscribe to my YouTube page, Dr. Donald A. Ozello, DC. You can go to my website, Championship Chiropractic, where you can get additional information on the book, and you can connect with me on other social media platforms. Thank you for viewing today's episode, and always remember, Train hard, train smart, utilize nutritional strategies that work for you, stay injury-free, and accomplish your goals.